Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season 3, Part 1 of the FU Fat Guys podcast show. I have just now returned to my beloved home city of Burbank, California. As you can hear, I am still at the airport and am anxiously awaiting my Uber driver to pick me up. I do hope she comes soon because I am so eager to return to my cozy little house. North Carolina was nice, but there is no place like home after over 3 years away. As you heard in the Season 3 teaser, I left North Carolina some time back, months to be exact, but did not arrive back home until now. The question has been asked, where did I go? That is a rather long story, but let's just say there were clowns, hobos, furries, and other shenanigans involved, and just leave it there for now. Okay then, I see that my Uber driver has arrived. I will turn off my mobile recorder for now, but will turn it back on when I reach my domicile. Okay then, see you soon. Thank you, Mrs. Uber driver.
I told you, it's Uber, dumbass. And you better tip me, asshole.
Well, as you can tell, I have arrived home. Let's walk to the door. I am so excited to have you all along for the moment I will cross the threshold of the house. I feel like you are the husband and I am your blushing bride, being carried into our new forever home. Or vice versa, of course. Okay, let me just get my keys out. Here we go. Oh, bother. Why does my key not work? What is going on here? Oh my gosh, why are there dogs in my house? What is going on? I don't understand. Whoever could this be? Not now. Hello?
Yeah, is that you at the door, W. Andrew?
Whatever do you mean? Door? My door? Gary?
Yeah, we're in here trying to record a podcast. We're gonna need you to keep it down out there.
Yeah, you're fucking up the nuance.
Wait, you are in my house? Podcast? What is going on? I demand an explanation.
Yeah, you see, we moved in about 3.5 years ago, just after you left. We figured you weren't ever coming back, so, we just took it.
Yeah, and not paying rent has saved us a ton of money. Hey, thanks for that.
But why will my keys not work?
Yeah, we went ahead and had the locks changed. Moron.
Oh, please let me in.
That's not gonna happen. Not today, not fucking ever.
Well, why not?
Yeah, we're claiming squatters' rights.
Squatters' rights? Squatters' rights? Let me just tell you that according to CCP 318.325, you would have had to have possession of the domicile for 5 continuous years, and you have not.
How the fuck did you just pull the literal chapter and verse of the Code of Civil Procedure out of your ass on command?
Well, there was the lost 5 years in Porter Ranch in the 90s that I do not like to discuss. You see, there was this alpaca farm.
Hey, Drew, we're working here. Go ahead and find your way off the property or we're calling the cops.
Yeah, like scram.
I can't believe this is happening. I traveled all the way from Charlotte Douglas Airport to the Hollywood Burbank Airport. Oh, I did love when it was called the Bob Hope Airport.
Fuck off!
Whatever will I do now? I guess I will take an Uber to a motel until I can figure this all out. Let me just open this app. What is this? Well, I cannot believe it. That driver left me a scathing review and now I am banned from the platform.
Fuck off!
I suppose I should go. I don't want to be any trouble. I guess I will walk to that little park around the corner and try to figure out what I will do. Let me just try and find Bob and Gary's podcast. Knowing them, and I would bet money, if I had any, that they named it after themselves. But whose name would come first? Now, that is a conundrum. Oh, here it is. Oh, this one is from today. Let's just give it a listen. They stole my old theme song.
Well, welcome to the Bob and Gary.
Gary and Bob podcast their stupid show.
Today's topic is dumbasses you love to hate.
Yeah, and we have a good one for you today, folks. This guy started a podcast about me and Gary.
Yeah, about me and Bob.
You always have to do that, don't you?
Hey, we agreed that we would always have the other person's name first when we talked about ourselves.
Oh yeah, the grand compromise. We should make this episode about you, dumbass.
Anyway, W. Andrew James is his name, and his life calling is to make a podcast, the lowest form of broadcasting, the veritable dad joke of radio, about us, two fat guys that yell curse words at cars, for fun.
Can you think of anything more pathetic? Oh wait, I can, and here it is. He is also part of a nationwide online compost co-op. I mean, what the fuck does that actually mean?
On top of that, he went to North Carolina like 3.5 years ago, just before the COVID shit started, and he got stuck there.
Yeah, and he just stayed there because he was too afraid to get on a plane.
Yeah, so we moved into his house and changed the locks.
Yeah, we even threatened to call the cops on him if he didn't get off our property.
What a dumbass! He just let us get away with it!
The butt of the joke again. That is the story of my life, it seems. I cannot listen to any more. However, I must find a place to sleep, at least for tonight. Let me just make a call.
Hello!
Greetings and salutations to my beloved former intern.
What do you want?
Oh, Deril, do I have to want something to call and say hello?
Yes!
Very well then. You caught me, Deril. I seem to be locked out of my house and am thus temporarily homeless.
Sucks for you!
That as it may be, I was hoping to, as the kids say, crash on your Davenport tonight.
What's a Davenport?
Why, it's a sofa.
Oh, why didn't you just say that? Lame!
Okay then. If I must, may I sleep on your sofa tonight, Deril?
No sofa! No contact! Court order! Stop calling!
Oh, bother. Deril is correct again. There is in fact a court order in place stating he is to have no contact with me. Apparently, the court felt I held some responsibility in returning to crime and running a black market ibuprofen ring out of my house. I don't see how this is so, but that was the case that they gave me. Well, I must turn off this recorder now and decide what to do about my current situation. I do hope to return in the near future with a positive update regarding my living situation. Until then, I wish you well, and I hope that you will wish me the same.
Hey there, this is Gary.
And Bob. Hey, you already fucked up the name thing again.
We're on W. Andrews' podcast, not our own, so the rule doesn't apply.
Oh, splitting hairs again, I see.
Yeah, whatever. Can I get on with this shit?
Lay on, McDuff.
Yeah, well, I wanted to give W. Andrew Lane James's audience, if that applies, an update on his situation. It seems that after he clicked off his recorder, he went on a bit of a rampage.
Yeah, the details are a little sketchy, but he seems to have lost his grip on reality.
Yeah, the reports are of him going shirtless at the Ralph's on San Fernando, just down from Burbank High.
Apparently he took off his shirt, sprayed a whipped cream F and U on his chest, and then proceeded to play out his fantasy of being Gary and me.
Yeah, he cursed out everyone in the store. He was bonkers. Oh, and, way to practice what you preach, the whole name thing. I mean it, bro.
Yeah, it's just better that way. So anyway, Dub Andy J got arrested. Here's where it gets interesting. Someone went to the police station, put him on a 5150 hold.
Man, I hate Van Hagar. Give me Diamond Dave any day.
I'm not talking about Van Halen albums, you dotard. I'm talking about a 72-hour hold to see if he's nuts.
Oh, yeah. That's called a 5150. Oh, I bet that's where Van Halen got the idea for the album title.
Oh, you think? You're not really at your best since you lost all that weight. I think some of your brains are stored in your blubber.
Let's finish this first, then we can talk about my weight.
Okay, then. I have some thoughts.
Oh, I know you do. It's about time to air them, too. But anyway, no one knows who put him on the hold. That's the mystery of it. It wasn't Bob or me, so we both say.
Yeah, I like fucking with Dub and Jay as much as the next guy, but putting him on a 72-hour hold is a line we just won't cross.
Kicking him out of his own house, well, we're okay with that.
Hello?
You have a collect call from the Los Angeles County Mental Health Services Department. Do you accept?
With pleasure.
Yes.
Caller, go ahead. With whom am I speaking?
Yeah, you've got Bob and Gary.
Feels good to get it right, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
What are you going on about? I am here in the belly of the psychological beast, thanks to the both of you, and you're going on about the order of your names? Good heavens, there is no bottom for you two.
I think DJ Drew has him in a wad again.
He gets this extra tone of lame in his voice when he gets this way.
I cannot believe you would have the audacity to kick someone out of their home and have them locked up on a psychiatric hold on the same day.
First of all, we kicked you out of your home like 3.5 years ago. You were just too lame to come back and find out. Secondly, we weren't the ones that had you locked up there, buddy.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Well, if it wasn't you, then whom?
I think using who is the proper way to form that sentence. Whom is often used to refer to the object of a preposition or a verb.
And then he goes and redeems himself.
Hey, why do you have a problem with my weight loss?
Because we're the fat guys. Plural. Not Laurel and Hardy or Abbott and fucking Costello. Why'd you go and lose a VW bug's worth of weight anyway? You were just fine being morbidly obese.
Well, according to WebMD, it's, better for my fucking health. And, besides, I'm thinking about trying to get Ann to go out with me. I thought if, I was like, svelte, she might, say yes.
Well, I wouldn't call you svelte just yet. It's like if a blue whale lost a flipper, you just aren't going to notice that much.
I did lose 100 pounds. That's pretty significant.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I am proud of you, but I just can't go out on the corner with you anymore. I'm going to promote Chappie and take him out from now on. You're just not corner ready anymore.
Chappie!
Guys, I'm still here. You are racking up your bill with this collect call.
Yeah, that's where you're wrong. The bills are still in your name.
Yeah, we've been paying it so you wouldn't know we stole your house. Now that you're back, we're not going to do that anymore. Ah! That was easy.
Maybe he needs to be in there after all.
Yeah, his roof ain't nailed on tight.
Yeah, who is it and what the fuck do you want?
Hello. This is Brother Habakkuk from the Holy Deliverance Church of the Ned Beatty and Greater Ministries, LLC.
Holy shit! The name of your stupid church got even longer!
Yeah, I didn't even think that was possible. I stand corrected.
I am not here to talk about your corrective shoes or chiropractic care. I'm here to talk about the ever-loving mind and soul of one W. Andrew James, the host of this abominable podcast and codependent fornication obese male.
What? Fornication, obese male. Fornication, obese male. Oh, you mean the fuck you fat guys?
Yes, but those words will never pass over the arch of my lips and make their way into an already sin-filled world.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty confused.
Well, that's not an abnormal state of being for you, gotta be honest.
Gentlemen, please, let's focus on the subject of my call, W. Andrew James, and why he is where he is, how he got there, and how we can rectify this situation.
Why exactly would we do that, Brother Abadashery?
And to God, I don't see the upside for us. As long as he's in there, we've got a free house. Give me one good reason why we should help.
I will give you two. He is your friend, and it is the good, decent, and moral thing to do. You are both the reprehensible human beings I have always expected you are. You are swimming in the river of iniquity, which is a tributary to the lake of fire. May the God of the Israelites save your ever-loving souls. You two can either take the stairway to heaven or continue running with the devil on the highway to hell. Goodbye, and have a blessed day.
I do believe the good brother is rocking out Classic Rewind on Sirius Radio.
I know! What a dumbass! Hey, after 3 seasons, I have to ask, why does he have a church named after the movie Deliverance and Ned Beatty? What the fuck?
Yeah, seriously, that's some weird shit right there.
Hey, while we've been on the air, our phones have been blowing up. Let's listen to these messages WAJ style, without pre-vetting them.
What could go wrong? Seriously.
All right, this first one's from Harley Bob. You know that biker dude?
Yeah, he had that girlfriend named Susie Q. What a weird dude. All right, let's play it.
Well, W. Andrew James, I tell you what, this is Harley Bob calling. Now, I just can't hardly believe what I'm hearing here. Them FU fat boys, they done squatting in your house. Now what? Well, what else did you expect if you're gone 3.5 years and you hang out with a couple of them? Sorry, Bob got a bit of a cough. But you hang out with them derelicts like them FUFG boys and you're gone for 3.5 years. They just got it coming to you. They're going to squat in your house. You know, they don't got nothing else. What else? They going to live in their mom's basement their whole life when your house sitting there empty. Half me wants to feel bad for you that they're squatting in your home and causing you problems. The other half's like, you got it coming to you. Half me wants it to feel sorry for me, and the other half says, yeah, you just got what's coming to you. That's all right. Hardy, Bob. I might go to the hospital, get this cough checked. Best wishes to you, W. Andrew.
That guy sounds terrible.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Who is this guy anyway? Yo, Drew sure does attract some strange people to this stupid fucking podcast.
Like attracts like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's a soul on this fucking blue marble we're on that knows what you're fucking saying, dude.
Fuck you, you still fat fuck.
Oh, so you lose 45 kilos and then find some self-confidence. I see how it is. It's kind of like in season 6 of The Sopranos where, they make such a big deal about Vito's weight loss, but, he's still waddling around like a walrus on the beach. Well, goody for you, dude. Yeah, but that's still not going to get you back on the street.
Well, whatever. Maybe I'll start a splinter group and call it the Fuck You Semi-Fat Guys.
Oh, genius move there, 62 IQ.
Hey, let's get back to business and listen to this call from Uncle Gert.
Fuck, I hate that guy.
Yeah. Hey, in case you're new to the goings-on here, Uncle Gert was the janitor at Bob and my high school. Yeah, we used to play practical jokes on him, even after we graduated.
Oh, that dude could not take a joke. It was truly sad.
Anyway, let's listen to what the grumpy old fuck has to say.
Roll on.
This is Uncle Gert. What in the sham hell you sons of bitches think you're doing with that W. Andrew James feller? Now, I'm not the biggest fan of his. The way he talks is an irritation much like my gout. What you boys are doing to him just ain't Christian, I swear to Jeebus. You boys would tear up hell. I think God put you on the earth to make mischief, son of a bitch. Anyway, I just want to give you my 2 cents worth, let you know how much I will always despise you, gentlemen, of which you are neither gentle or men. Good day, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Why does everyone think we had Andy Boy locked up in the Psycho Hooskow?
Most likely suspects, I guess, but who gives a fuck? Hey, man, are there any other messages? I'm getting starving, man. I think I'll hit Zanku Chicken and demolish a whole chicken or two, a la Jake and Elwood.
Zanku has the best chicken on earth. I'm glad they're still standing. That at Kenny Rogers Roasters and the Kookaroos is gone. Fuck them.
Well,
what, fucker?
Well, are there any more calls, Mr. Easily Distractible?
Yeah, we got one from Roberta.
Oh, yeah. W. Andrews' Zoom Tinder date from NC. Man, she really hates his ass as much as we do. This I have to hear. Roll that shit.
W.A. James, this is Roberta. What the fuck is this that I hear about you running around Burbank with Ready Whip on your chest in an F and a U? No wonder why your ass is in a mental hospital. But I'm going to tell you something right now, dude. 72 hours, it ain't enough for you. I suggest that you stay in there for 172 hours and you get your shit together. You think about why you have squatters at your house. This is too much. Please don't ever call me back. Please don't talk to me ever again. I'm done with you, W.A. James. You know what? Maybe you should stay in that mental hospital forever.
No, she has a point. Maybe lame James is nuts after all.
Yeah, maybe they'll keep him in there forever and we can just keep living here.
That would be idyllic.
Well, that was fun and all, but who else you got?
Check out this one. We got a call from Bernie motherfucking Sanders.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, remember when Andy was going to go into politics?
Yeah, and just like everything else in his life, he fucked it up.
Hey, man, this I've got to hear. Roll tape.
Here you go.
I'll make this brief, because people accuse me of being verbose a lot of the time. But W. Andrew James, I am very, very sorry. Not only as the senator from Vermont and the head of the finance committee, but this is Bernie Sanders reaching out to you just to let you know. This is horrible, horrible circumstances you found yourself in. And I cannot help but believe that this is the cause of millionaires and billionaires taking our fortune and our futures from us. Look at these two guys. They don't have anything else to do on their time because they don't feel like their occupations have any future. They eat what they eat because they cannot afford more. There will be more options for them, of course, in the places that the elite eat in. But they're not afforded that opportunity. And so they've gotten fucking fat. I hope you don't go down that same avenue. There are plenty of nutritious foods. You may have to limit yourself. They may not be organic, but you're going to get through this, and they're going to get through this with our Green New Deal. That is what I continue to propose. That is what I will propose going forward. Medicare for all could also include lots of mental health care for yourself and now these three individuals with Chappie. I do hope that Goodwill has more patience for you, but if you need to be in nature and have a purpose with it. With our Green New Deal, we will see you and all three of the fuck you fat guys work for the betterment of our nation, our climate, and our planet. Good day and good luck.
The only thing I hate more than W. Andrew is politics. Politicians.
That guy makes about as much sense as that Cal E. Stoner Joker dude that used to call in. Remember him?
Funny you should say that. He's our next message.
Well, then you better fucking play it before I change my mind.
Andrew James. This is Callie, dude. Oh, man, my heart's going out to you, Andrew. You deserve a lot better. Someday, somebody's gonna see your worth, man. It's like your hero get raked over the coals. I'm so sorry, man. Oh, man, I got a nasty hangover at a cold, man. But Andrew James, man, I hope someone could hear you. It's like a cry of help. You know, you were just trying to help these guys. And then what they do, they took over and you're not trying to take over. You're not trying to capitalize on anybody or monetize anyone. This is just a Andrew James show. And, it should be like that, man. And I mean, the fuck you fat guys are they're the subjects, man. We're trying to learn about ourselves as we learn about you and you learn about us, and now it's just been hijacked. Sorry, Andrew James. I don't know, man. I think I trailed off there. It's I think I was trying to say like a spiritual, like, grappling, but on, like, a physical plane, too, how, like, some people, I don't know, what is it called, haikido, not a haiku, but like a hapkido, or what is that one, not the Gracie brothers, not like jujitsu, but I mean, not, and it's sort of, it has like the Tai Chi element, but like, it's seeing the spirit in the beauty of the being, so like you can take over those guys, but not take over. What is that one? It's like this Brazilian art form, fighting, dancing, Pananero? No, that's like I think that's like a Pet Shop. It's like a Pet Shop voice. I was thinking like it could be like, oh yeah, I found out it's like called capoeira. And Andrew James, I think that's it, man. If you use some capoeira, it's like a capsize, right? It'll say capsize, to sink the ship. But anything in life of like in a capsize, like it could be like a capsip, and then they wouldn't get drunk, but they get the essence of the whole flavor, right? And I think that's like sorbet or gelato, and maybe you use, I don't know, Gary to do that. It's the most like what's the strangest thing that they can do? I don't know. So the least thing that they could ever imagine they could become with your capsips, which is through the capoeira, which and just like on the immediate level defeat them, right? To get your place back. And then you're going to get your place back, and they're going to get their place back, and then everybody's going to get placements where they're supposed to be through the capoeira and the capsize and the cap sip.
Oh, I've never been so wrong in my entire life. This guy's fried his brain at the church of legal weed.
Holy shit! What the fuck did I just hear?
Shit, man. I've got to get out of this Circle of Hell podcast world the WAJ has created, man. Any more calls?
No.
I'm calling bullshit here, man. Who is it?
It's no one.
It's Ann, isn't it?
Okay, yeah, it's Ann.
I knew you were holding out on me. Shit, man, let's go. I'm starvified.
You sure do love to torture me.
It's my favorite hobby.
All right, fine. But then we end this shit.
Deal.
Hey, Gary, pick up the fucking phone. I know you're fucking there. Pick the goddamn phone, you motherfucker. I mean, at the least, change the voice on the answer machine so it actually reflects who's actually running the podcast and living there, and why in the world would you want to run a podcast that you don't even fucking know? I mean, and the thing is, why would you try to run a podcast that doesn't even have any income attached to it? Just for fucking kicks. How about spending time with your son? How about, I know you work. I've got to, kudos on that, because there are a lot of fucking ex-husbands who don't even fucking do that and don't contribute any financial support for their sons or daughters. You do that. That's cool. But beyond that, you've been doing fucking nothing except bring your son over and, for all I know, you're letting him drink. Like, I don't know. Like, he seems to be really in it. And here, somehow, you can hear him in the background. I have the goddamn dog again. Like, why in the world do I have this dog? He's out of fucking control. You get some toy for your kid to play with, and then somehow I'm fucking stuck with the goddamn responsibility of it, as if I don't have enough dogs. I think 9 is too many already. And then now I have this extra dog. So, I can handle a lot, but there's a limit. You need to, go to work, which is cool, but when you're not at work and you're not sleeping or eating, I know you're doing that a lot, you need to wrangle in your son because he's out of fucking control. And, I'm not taking all the heat from this shit. Like, somehow I'm the asshole for saying, oh no, if you don't stop, like, with the trying to booze and smoking and shit like that, number one, like, I'm trying to get you, our son, to 21 alive. Like, that's my goal right now. I mean, all the hopes and dreams I had before of, a doctorate and fame and fortune and bragging rights and all that stuff. I mean, that's out the fucking window. All that I want at this point, and I think you should too, is for our son to make it alive to 21 and beyond that, and maybe have a future, work hard, play hard, maybe get a girl or get a boy. I'm not sure about that. Have a family, have some kids, have a...
What happened? Fucking voicemail cut her off. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Shit, man. She was lighting your ass up, man. I was getting so much enjoyment out of that. Well, you love this. She called back. Let's rock and roll, baby.
I don't understand why I'm wasting so much time calling you, but the answer machine keeps cutting me off, and I'm not able to get to the end of what I would like to fucking say. So, you know what? Fuck this shit. You guys need to get a life. Get a life. Because there are a lot of things you could do. Get a better hobby. Maybe, Gary, you could get your son interested in, I don't know, a sport or chess or just something other than fucking trying to get in goddamn fucking trouble and drive me crazy and have me have to go in and have these meetings in the school because miraculously you just don't seem to be available for that. I mean, engage with your son. Get him to do something positive and set the fucking example for him not to end up as a big fat fuck like you. So I think that I'm getting in as much as I can by the end of this call. So it's time to stop. But, number one, no, as many times as you've asked me, I'm not going to get back together to you. Number two, get a life. Number three, stop being so fucking fat. Number four, engage with your son. Most importantly, engage with your son. Let me know. Come pick up this fucking dog, all right? And focus on your fucking son because he's the only fucking great thing in your life right now. And then maybe lose some more weight and actually get a girl. But it's not going to be, motherfucker. Goodbye. Take care.
I can't say you don't deserve it, dude. Yeah, but do you think I have a chance of getting her back? I'd say that ship set sail about a decade ago. Hey, good job about picking out a shitty dog for your son and then pawning it off on your ex. Oh, we're doing character assassinations now, huh? Throwing dispersions? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, man. No, you're right. We shouldn't slam each other when we've got W.A. James to beat up on. Speaking of which, I have a surprise for you. I found a snippet of W.A. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest just before he lost his shit. Oh, that's like the best parting prize on The Price is Right ever. R.I.P. Bob Barker. Roll that shit. Sir, can you help me? I am so lost. Being homeless is an exhausting situation. I don't even have a moment to collect myself and to take stock in my current situation. Time keeps marching on, and I just try to keep on keeping on, holding my head high, not letting the crushing weight of societal pressures and judgment make me lose sight of who I was as a person before my current homeless situation befell me.
All right, let me ask you two questions. Number one, do you ever shut up? And number two, how long have you been homeless?
For 3 whole hours.
Oh, you can fuck all the way off.
Oh, fuck. We gotta end this thing somehow.
How does W. Andrew James do it, huh?
By saying something extremely lame and stupid at the end, I guess. You know, phone numbers and shit.
What if we just shut all the shit down, man? Just left, you know?
I mean, who gives a shit what it sounds like? No one's gonna listen to this piece of shit anyway. Let's do it!
Well,
later!